got a little side project I got to do. I picked up a new pickup truck a couple of weeks ago, and with these new direct fire injected engines that they have, it's a good idea to put what they call a catch can on it. What it does is catches all the PCV vapors and from being recycled back into the motor into a little can like this. If you open one of these up, you know, there's about maybe a 6 or 8 ounce little container on this. This one is from JLT. It's a JLT 3.0. I had it on my last truck, which was a 2016 direct inject 5.3 Silverado. And again, you know, it's about maybe that big. Here is your input side is direct open. The output has a little bit of filtration on it going back into the motor. And I'll show you where this gets connected and how it gets hooked up onto the car or truck over here. So let's take a walk outside and show you the truck that we've got picked up. Another one, basically like the last one I had. I was coming home from Texas and my transmission went out on me. So anywho, we got this rascal here. This unit's going to get mounted right about here with the hoses going off that direction, and we'll just see if we can't get this all set up real quick. So I'll put you in time lapse while we try to get this all put together. So I'm waiting on a couple of quick disconnects for what they call Bundy connectors. This guy, again, is the output. This is the input into the can, and this comes out. I got to put a hose from there back that way. I kind of pointed to those before. This guy here will go in on this guy down here. And I'm not sure if you can see the connectors very well, but yeah, that's the connector down there that comes out of the motor, and then the other one on the back side goes in. So again, this just catches water and sludge and sediment, you know, basically anything that comes through your PCV system, and that can will keep that from getting recirculated back into the cylinders. With these direct inject motors that they've had for the last 8-10 years or so from Chevy, or from General Motors for that matter, they've had some real problems with the injectors getting clogged, and this is just a means of getting that done. So when I get those Bundy connectors, I'll do another little side step over there and show you what it'll take to get those hoses put on. But all right, so previously we had taken this down to about this point here, and I was waiting on some connectors, and I got them from Amazon delivered today, actually just a little while ago. So there they are. And this is one of the old ones. They look a little different, so I'm a little concerned about them coming on. But we'll see if we can't get this rascal to sync up and work. And so I pulled the locks on these guys here. And so we will keep that guy so we can put this back on this truck when we ever trade it in. This is the output. This needs to go over here. So assuming this will go on there. And it did. It is locked on. So I want to hold off putting that in because that will allow me to get better access on this other hose that I've got to put on. Not sure where I set the connector. Be right at the back. Okay, so I found the connector, and we're going to put that rascal in on the straight section of hose. And I've got to forcefully and hopefully get this rascal in here. Wow. Hope I don't break the connector. That's about all this Jethro's got to get this rascal on. Huh. Wow. I don't think that's going to come off. All right. Let's see if we can get that slipped onto that side over there. So again, this is the output, this is the input, so this is the flow coming out of the motor, goes into this side here. This guy is going to have a little extra hose, go right in the chair, snapped on just fine. Alright, let's put the truck back together, shall we? Want to be careful making sure that the hose that goes onto the throttle body back here does not get bent over. I know that was a problem on my last truck, but this one went on just fine. I did back these hose clamps off quite a bit. And there we go. Got that rascal on. Let's tighten them back up. Snug. Don't forget to put the connector back on for the PCV on this side over here. Nice little click. Everything's in place. I need to tighten down the hose clamp on the throttle body, which is right chair. Again, looking at it, just making sure it's seated in proper on the throttle body. And we're tightening up the hose clamp now. Sorry, I can't get the camera in there while I'm doing this. Alrighty. She's all back together. Everything looks right. That's in there. We'll take that off after a couple of gas tanks of engines of gas run through there. We'll see how much effluent we got before I produce it. Okay, so we've got about 130 miles that we've driven on our truck with that catch can. So let's go see, take the catch can out, what effluent we might have out of that motor with just that. I don't expect much, you know, while we do get more condensate in the cool months of the year, because the engine, when it warms up, it has condensation in it, and that gets through the PCV lines. I don't expect that much, because usually it takes about 1,000 or so miles before I start seeing any relevant amount of effluent coming out of these catch cans. But we'll go ahead and pull this guy out and take a look and see what it's got. If I can do this, keep you guys in view. Yeah, looks like we're getting her here. And it's kind of a tight area that I set this in, but we'll make this work. There we are. I can get that out. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit in there. I'm not even going to call it as such, but just wanted to show you that we are catching stuff that would otherwise, if not caught in this can and disposed of, would go back into the cylinders of the motor. These direct inject motors with that stuff going back into it have a tendency to clog those injectors, so these catch cans become a real means of keeping your motor clean. So there we go. Want to thank you all for watching, and we'll try to catch you on the next video. See ya. Bye.